Hey everyone, Hitesh here from ET's personal tech team, and what I have here is the new OnePlus 7 Pro. Now this is something that we've been itching to get our hands on, and it's one of the most anticipated phones of the year, thanks in part to the company's reputation and also the extensive leaks that have been happening. Now keep in mind, this is not the retail box, this is actually a reviewer's box, but it does have accessories that you can purchase separately. So first up, we have a pretty extensive reviewer's guide, gives you all the information about the phone. So very nicely put together, along with the detailed specs. I can show you the spec sheet, and if you like to see that in detail, you can pause the video. Inside the box, you have the phone itself here. These are the OnePlus Bullets Wireless version 2. These were really popular, they sold out really fast. The new version promises a little bit better of everything. The Warp Charge car charger. So this tiny little device is capable of putting out 30 watts of power. So it is a little larger, made of metal, nice quality. It has the Warp Charge branding on it. So this, with 30 watts of charging, is going to charge your phone up in the car at the same speed that the Warp charger does at home. There's also a Type-C cable in this box. So now let's move on to the phone itself. Now if you've seen the leaks, you will know that the OnePlus 7 Pro is an all-screen bezel-less device with a pop-up camera. But they've taken things up a notch, no pun intended. And what they've done is that the screen is better than ever before. It has way thinner bezels, all four sides. The pop-up camera is more durable than before, than other phones that we have seen. So even if you use the pop-up camera 150 times a day, it's still good for 5 years of use. That's how much they're rating it at. So here's the retail package of the OnePlus 7 Pro. You got a clear case, soft case. This is the Warp Charge, Type-C. In here, you've got some stickers, safety information, quick start guide. So OnePlus is known for shaking things up, and they're doing the same here again. This is the Nebula Blue color of the OnePlus 7 Pro. There's also an almond, and there is also a mirror gray. These are the three colors that they're launching with. Let me get the sticker off. Very nice color on this Nebula Blue. It's a gradient color. Metal frame, the color extends to the frame as well. So this is the first Snapdragon 855 phone in India. It's also the first with a 90Hz 2K display. It's an AMOLED display. They call it Fluid Amoled because of the higher refresh rate. It's also the first 12GB RAM phone, 12 gigs of RAM, DDR4X. It's more than many computers that are around today. The storage, the internal storage, UFS 3.0 storage, the first phone again with UFS standard 3.0. This is going to be at least twice as fast as UFS 2.1, and the display is HDR10 Plus certified and rated as A+ by DisplayMate. Let me quickly set this up and we'll talk a little bit more about it. Really fast fingerprint unlock. Here's what the screen looks like. You can see the bezel size, really thin, all sides. The screen curves towards the edges, so it's a dual curve display. Let me see if I can get you a closer look at that. And there is a screen protector implied, in case you were wondering. So some of the new and unexpected things, even for OnePlus, the 2K screen, really high resolution, 516 pixels per inch. There is a new type of vibration. They call it the X-axis haptic vibration system. There are stereo speakers, so the earpiece doubles up as a speaker as well. There is a speaker at the bottom. There is also dual OIS. So the main 48 MP camera has OIS, and the telephoto as well has OIS. The back glass, it's not glossy. It's got that special treatment that OnePlus does on the glass. Feels really nice to the touch. It's smooth, but does not show up any smudges or fingerprints. So let's quickly run through the specs. As you're looking at the device, mentioned the Snapdragon 855 already. It's an octa-core 7 nanometer process, goes up to 2.84 gigahertz. It's paired with the Adreno 640 GPU, and the numbers, they are off the charts, the benchmark numbers. There are three options of RAM: 6, 8 and 12 gigs. This is the top of the line 12 GB RAM. It's DDR4X RAM. In terms of internal storage, you have two options, 128 and 256. So this particular device, if I go into about phone, you'll be able to see that it is actually 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. The Type-C is USB 3.1 support, battery 4000 milliamp hour, and it has the 30-watt charging, the warp charge system. In-display scanner is optical. There's also the alert slider on the side. This is right above the power switch. This is a OnePlus staple. Now, in terms of the camera, the primary, it's 48 megapixels. It can do pixel binning. It gives you 1.6 micron, really large pixels. And OIS plus EIS f1.6 aperture. This is all the 48 megapixel. Now, looking here, the 16 megapixel is the wide angle. It's 117 degree field of view, and the 8 megapixel, which is the third camera, that's the telephoto f2.4. Now that also has OIS, so you can probably say that this is dual OIS. The front camera, let me pop that open as well, and you can see the front camera. That's the front camera coming up. We've seen this before on a lot of phones. It's a tad bit faster than before. So you also have the option of face unlock in addition to the fingerprint. The front camera is 16 megapixel, Sony IMX471, also does EIS, f2.0 aperture, and it can shoot 1080p video at 30 frames per second. So that's about it. Very quick first look of the OnePlus 7 Pro. Really impressed with what we've seen so far. The phone feels really great in the hand. Maybe a tad bit heavy. It's 206 grams. Almost feels like OnePlus has packed in everything possible, further to their never settle mantra. Probably the only things that you will see missing from the spec sheet, there is no IP certification on this, but OnePlus does say, they have officially gone on to say that this does have a fair amount of waterproofing, and all the ports are protected, as well as the SIM card slot. There's also no wireless charging because that does not meet OnePlus standards for fast charge yet. But if you have the warp charger for home and the warp charger for the car, you really can just plug in for 20-30 minutes and have enough power for the entire day. So that's been it. If you have any questions about the OnePlus 7 Pro, do let us know in the comment section. You can also reach out to me directly on Twitter. Thanks for watching.